Welcome to the court. This is Acker at basketball.
So for the North Florida Ospreys, 1-5 coming into this week, dropped 92 to 83 against Southern Miss, high-scoring affair, and then another high-scoring one, 85 to 82. Both of them in the Pensacola Invitational. They lost to Prairie View in that second game. Upcoming for them, though, on the 29th, they're going to play Trinity College of Jacksonville and then SIU Edwardsville. 4-2 coming into this week here. What do you got for North Florida for keys for this week?
Right. Well, I didn't really evaluate the Trinity College team at all to provide much input to that.
Right. Well, Trinity College Jacksonville lost to ASUN teams prior this year, so that's
just a general expectation.
Non-division one, yes. General expectation. That's a W
of a local game that benefits both teams from a local perspective, but from an outcome perspective, it's usually not right. SIU defends the arc well.
Yeah,
we know that's been a hallmark of the North Florida team, but I think you got a point to make about. I'll let you make the point about that, how they are this year, right? But that's just a stat I'm interested in to see how that plays out in this contest.
Right.
I think North Florida wins. I'll give a little bit away, but this is an if. Right, if they continue to get secondary scoring, we've talked about Cam Oriole, how dynamic he's elevated his game this year. Ken Jackson, a consistent threat from the outside, but the last couple games we've seen, not on both ends of the floor, BJ Plummer, Mason Lee, really step up their game. So let's hope that rolls and continues to roll. Yeah, so I think those are keys to them carrying this game.
Yeah.
So go ahead and fire away, and then we'll talk about our.
You talked about the 3-point defense. They're a top 50 team in the country. So I think the 3-point defense, while North Florida isn't as much of a 3-point shooting team as they were in years prior, it's still a very, very, very heavy component of their game. So if SIU's able to completely able to take that away, that could develop into a problem for North Florida as this game develops here. Because of that, I got 1-1. You think it's gonna be what?
I got them winning that SIU game. I think again, I'm relying heavily on Lee, Plummer, Dalton too. I mean, you're right. They drive, kick. We saw it at the Wofford game. Cam Oriole was being hard defended. He still get inside, but he would spit it out and force and for threes.
Well, and towards the end of that game too, they had to force up a lot of threes because they were falling behind.
They had to in that game. I think here the score stays tighter. They don't have a 10-minute run at the beginning of the game without taking a break.
Yeah. Well, they gotta figure out. So they've gone against Wofford, against I'm looking back in last week, Southern Miss and Prairie View. They all had leads heading into halftime. They dropped it in the second half. Teams are figuring out we can score inside on these guys. We got to work it inside more. Gotta find an answer for that because we're letting up way too many points in the paint.
Yeah, exactly. And SIU does score inside. They only shoot 23s per game. So that's another part.
You're talking yourself out of it now?
No. I think they're gonna win. I think there's a little bit of momentum going now. I like some of the contributions from a deeper
depth perspective.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.